Everybody loves swag, especially AWS swag. Well, in today's video, I'm going to go into my AWS swag vault. I'm going to reveal my 8-year collection of AWS swag. So let's go ahead and walk over and take a look at the collection. All right, I'm talking about the good stuff. Some of this stuff you've never seen before. Some of it is all custom. And I'll start with the more recent stuff first, right? And I'm gonna talk about how I got the swag, what was the event behind it for the items that I can remember. So I'm gonna start out with some of the more recent stuff here. And this is from my collection from reInvent in 2023. So I streamed live for 4 days with AWS Training and Certification. And I got a ton of swag for that event because we were gonna be on camera for 4 different days, so you couldn't wear the same t-shirt. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things I got in this particular collection. This is my AWS from start to certified exam prep on AWS Skill Builder. You hear me talking about AWS Skill Builder all the time in my videos, and you've probably even seen me wear this in a couple of my videos as well. Here's another shirt here from that same event. This is AWS Training and Certification Staff. Then on the back it says, build beyond, learn real skills your way with AWS Skill Builder. All right, go ahead and set that there. Now, if you see some AWS swag that you really like, put in the comments like, what are your favorite pieces? This is not just gonna be swag that you can wear. This is also gonna be swag that, well, I don't wanna reveal all of it now. This is also from that AWS event from reInvent where I was streaming with the Training and Certification channel. This says AWS Training Live. It's a nice hoodie here. And the cool thing about this hoodie is that the inside of the hoodie here is lined with AWS Training and Certification Live on there. All right. Let's go with the next one here. This is another hoodie here. This is called Build On. This is one of the little phrases that AWS uses from time to time. And this is twitch.tv/AWS because AWS has a presence there on that channel. Nice hoodie here. I mean, I got stuff for all seasons. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, I got it. From that same event, back to the t-shirts. Twitch.tv, nice little event here, Build On. This is for that same event. Like I got a ton of stuff here. Like my whole closet is full of AWS swag. Here, another t-shirt, AWS Training Staff. This is like that black one that I just showed you, but it's yellow. Now, if you're running at night, this is the type of swag you want to wear so the cars can see you so you don't get run over. Build beyond, learn real skills your way with AWS Skill Builder. All right, now I am almost positive you've probably never seen this item next. Okay, this item is from a separate event. This was kindly given to me by the AWS Cloud Club team. Let me see if I can get that right here. AWS Cloud Clubs. Now, AWS Cloud Clubs are student-led user groups where people get together and they support each other learning AWS. This is fairly rare as far as I know. I've never seen one, not too many people with one of these. So this is definitely a special item in my collection. All right, now let's go over here. We're starting to get into some older stuff. This here is a little sweatshirt. This says AWS Certified. Now this, I participated in the years in certification item development workshops. So what this means is like subject matter expert that goes in and helps write exam questions for various AWS certifications, and sometimes even help stand up a brand new certification. So this is one of the pieces of AWS swag I got for that. This is, we're starting to get into the old stuff. So that first stuff I showed you, that was from maybe within the last year. This here, we starting to go back to like, I don't know, maybe like between 4 to 5 years ago. Because remember, I've been at AWS for over 8 years. All right. This one is sprinkled in here. I'm trying to remember. I think I got this when I was within AWS Startups team. I kind of forget on this one. But this is just a little lightweight hoodie here with the zipper. I'll try it on here for you right now. And I really like this because I wear this when I travel a lot. So let's say, I don't know, it's like 70 degrees outside or whatever, so it's not too cold. When you travel, when you get on the plane can be freezing. So this is just, you know, thick enough and long sleeve to keep me warm. And then when I come off the plane, when traveling to like customer sites or conferences, then I can peel out of this thing. So this is like one of my go-to pieces. This item here, probably 4 years old. So I'm taking care of this stuff. Standard AWS logo right here. Let me go ahead and hang this back up because guess what? All this stuff got to go back in the closet. All right. Now, speaking of AWS startups, I joined the AWS startup team. It's been 4 years ago now, actually a little over 4 years. And they had these shirts custom made for the team I was on. So in the very front, it says AWS Startups. And in the back, I love this, it says, there is no bad time to innovate. I love this a lot. So let me go back here. Okay. Now, going back to the thicker shirts. This is going to be the AWS Certified Subject Matter Expert right here. I got this from one of those AWS Training and Certification Item Development Workshops. This is a little bit on the thicker side. I'm living in California, so it can get kinda hot, so not really wearing that one too much. All right, back to AWS Certified Subject Matter Expert again. This is another hoodie here that I got from one of those certification item development workshops. I really like this one a lot. It doesn't have the zipper like the lighter one I showed you. I usually wear this one if it gets colder. I would say this here, wow, this is probably around 5 years old. Now, we are working our way through this. Oh yeah, you're gonna like this one. So the story behind this, I went to a sales kickoff. So this is kind of an annual event that AWS has for AWS employees. And this is back when we were traveling on site. Well, this was in 2020, and we did this conference in Chicago in January. So my team that I was on at the time, they bought us coats because it was going to be like 20 degrees there for the high in January. And this is probably, whether it's AWS swag or not, probably the warmest coat that I have. And it's like lined with like aluminum foil or something. But it's got this nice AWS logo. Let me see if I can show y'all on the side here, which I really like. Let me put it on real quick. It's hot in here, but I'm gonna wear it for y'all. This is not a bulky coat. And, oh well, gotta watch out for the microphone. Zip this thing up. Okay, let's see if y'all can still hear me. It's like very streamlined, you know what I'm saying? And walking down the street, be like, pow, 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 you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, AWS, that's right. But yeah, I really like this. Definitely keep you warm. Now, you know what? This one here, let me save this one. I'm gonna save this one for a little bit later. Let me put that one there. Getting down here to the last of the stack. All right, so check this out. This is a polo shirt. This is the AWS Training and Certification Polo shirt. And the story behind this, if you've ever been to reInvent, typically they'll have the AWS hands-on labs area in the Venetian. So they have all these computers set up, all these tables. You can come in throughout the day and just take all the hands-on labs that you want to do. I participated in this, I don't know how many years ago it was now. A few years back, probably, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, something like that. And you just walk around helping customers with the labs and stuff if they get stuck. And we were wearing the AWS Training and Certification shirts when we did that. Now, probably one of my most custom shirts that I don't think you can even, well, I'm pretty sure you can't even buy this. I had this. This is one of the first teams I worked on at AWS. It was an enterprise team that I was on. And we had a couple of our solution architects at the time. They built or designed this custom shirt. So this is in the shape of a cloud. And what they did was they took the Amazon leadership principles and different things, kind of like terms and ways that of the culture, and baked them into this cloud thing. So it says, thank you. It says, talks about ownership, bias for action, talks about CSAT scores. This is very representative of the Amazon culture, and it's really cool. So let me go back here and track. Okay, cool. I really like this one. And then it has a quote on the back. It's kind of faded out because this is kind of one of my older shirts. It says, there is no compression algorithm for experience. This is from Andy Jassy. Now, he's the former CEO of AWS, and this is one of his quotes. And no compression algorithm for experience. I really like that quote. Now Andy Jassy is the CEO of Amazon overall. Keep calm. Check out what AWS customers say about Southeast Solutions Architects. This is back when I was in my old team covering the Southeast territory, because this was out there in the Virginia Mid-Atlantic area. All right, so you thought I was done, but actually I'm not, because got a couple of other things here. This here is just like a little nice little bag. You can put a water bottle in this. This is good if you go to conferences. I believe I got this as a part of my 5 years anniversary at AWS. Now I got more than this. This is just one of the pieces. I'll show you one of the other things I got as well. I got, I really like this. This is the AWS coffee mug. You can do coffee or tea in here, and it's got a nice little cork bottom. I haven't seen too many people with this, so I like this. Now let me show you some cool stuff here. This is like a little tumbler. So this is Twitch and AWS, or AWS on Twitch, little tumbler. This is what we used when we live streamed. We'd put our water in here because we were on camera, and then we put a little straw in there and drink that on the camera, as opposed to putting a water bottle on the camera. All right, at that AWS Training Live event I told you about, which happened in 2023, they built a set behind us. So they had like cool little things on the set. On the last day, when AWS reInvent was over, the set, they were breaking it down, and they had these Rubiks Cubes that were AWS Training and Certification themed. So I don't know if you can see this, but it says AWS here, and then it talks about skill builder and career and skills and your future, skillbuilder.aws. This is a really nice keepsake that I kept over the years. Well, not over the years. I just got it last year, but I'm going to keep over the years. And check this out. This is a Bluetooth speaker, right? This looks, JBL Bluetooth speaker, But look a little closer here because it says AWS on the speaker itself. This was following that event I talked about where we streamed at reInvent for 4 days. This is one of the little gifts that I got as a thank you from the AWS Training and Certification team. And I was very appreciative of AWS Training and Certification. That's an amazing team. They really take care of you when you, you know, and it is always great working with them. Now, I got something else. Y'all thought I was done, but I ain't. I have a Patagonia backpack, which is great in and of itself. However, if you look close, embroidered on this thing is the AWS logo in all black. Now, I really like this backpack. This is very slick. This is very useful. This is currently my backpack that I'm rocking on a daily basis now. Put the laptop in there, you know, going to the customer meetings, looking real professional with this. All right, now we are going way back here for something else. I'm going to show you June 13th, 2016 was my first day at AWS. You go to the new hire orientation, you know, you get all your new stuff, your laptop and all that stuff. You also get a backpack, all right? So this is my backpack. This thing is over 8 years old. I received this on June 13th of 2016. It doesn't say AWS on it, but it has the black and kind of like Amazon orange color. And I used this for many years. I've retired this now. It stays in the Amazon swag vintage vault, but there's a lot of memories with this thing. Carried this to a lot of meetings, a lot of conferences. It held up well, and honestly, I could still use it. It's just looks kind of weathered here now. You probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, over 8 years old. It's a keepsake that I really like, and a lot of, like I say, a lot of memories on that. All right, for those of you that stuck around for the video, you're in for an extra treat because I have some swag I haven't even opened yet, brand new. And I'm gonna open that for you here right now in this video and try it on. This is some stuff I was just hanging on to, hadn't opened it yet. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got a hat here. Oh yeah, cool. Oh wow, this is nice. So check this out. AWS Training Live, a little hat. Look at the inside of this. It's outlined with Twitch, AWS Training Live. So let's go ahead and put that on, see how I look on it. All right. All right, let me know in the comments if y'all like this from a scale of 1 to 10. 1, be like, you don't like it. Or 10, be like, it looks nice. So go and let me know that, right? All right, and let's see. The last thing we're gonna reveal. Oh wow, this is nice. This looks like a golf shirt. Let's check it out. I'm gonna try not to cut the shirt itself. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Woo, this is nice. This is when you want to take it up a notch. So you got a little polo, got some buttons on it. Says the AWS logo right here. That's a new one. I like this. I'm gonna have to rock this to a customer meeting here soon. Oh, you know what? One thing I wanted to tell y'all real quick. Let me show you this shirt here. This is very rare. Remember this shirt I showed y'all earlier? One thing I wanted to point out, I don't know if y'all might have already caught it. This shirt is so old, it has the old Amazon Web Services logo. When I started, that was the logo. And then they changed it to the new one here. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments down below. What were your favorite pieces of AWS swag that I revealed? and tell me why. Now, while I go and back to the closet and hang all this swag up, go ahead and take a look at this video right here, and I'll see you in the next video.